Hello vlog, welcome back to another episode of Life of Lauren. I am sick again. Well, getting over being sick. My immune system is just going through it. This last trimester, at Christmas time, I had told you like I got a cold, and then it just wouldn't go away. It turned into a sinus infection, so I was sick almost 3 weeks, like really sick. And then I got this weird infection, then I got these blisters in my mouth. Now I have a cold again. Yeah, I don't know, my body's just struggling to fight, my immune system struggling to fight off anything. So I'm gonna try to use today, this little time gap where Elijah's at school, and just kind of focus on my health, getting back on track. Because my downfall, you guys, I will admit, is I go to bed at like between 11:30 p.m. and 12 a.m. every night for the most part. And I think I just have a bad habit, because once I put Elijah to sleep at like 8:30, I'm like, oh, now I can clean, now I can relax on my phone, now I can procrastinate. Like, yes, it's just bad, and I think it is not helping my immune system at all. So last night I went to bed really early, but I did wake up like so much just because the movement of the baby, I pee so much at night, a lot of things. Anyway, in this vlog specifically, I'm going to show you, like I said, we're going to focus like on health stuff. I want to do some immunity shots, but I also want to show you how I plan to kind of organize my 5 hours that Elijah is at school, what that looks like. I'm still figuring it out myself. I'm sure every day will look a little different when he's at school the 3 days a week, but we're just starting this week with like some sort of routine and schedule, starting with the gym. I'm gonna just kind of try to work some of this out. For Elijah, like, he had the tiniest sniffles because we always get the same thing when we're sick. And for me, like, my body just cannot fight it. Anyway, let's work out. I think we're gonna hit legs today, and if I'm not feeling it, then I'm not feeling it and we leave, but I'm at least gonna try. So as you can see, the shots are finished. I think I put way too much turmeric because they didn't have fresh, so I had to get the dried or ground turmeric, and I think the ratio I looked up was wrong on converting it. So this is like so thick. I'm actually scared for my stomach now. And I'm horrible at taking shots of anything. Horrible. So, oh yeah, I'm so scared. You're wondering why I didn't just buy these shots that you can get at like Sprouts. The shelf life on that, or it was like it expired in May, and I was like, that's weird, because if you make juices, like they lose nutrients pretty quickly in the fridge. Even this recipe was like, don't, like, it'll lose nutrients after 5 days, like don't drink it past 5 days. So that always makes me question, like, is that really, are they just like in our head about the wellness? Is it just really like another juice? And then even if you look in the ingredients, it's coconut water in there, which coconut water is good for you, but it's probably a lot more coconut water than anything else. It doesn't tell you the ratio. So anyway, that's why I made my own. Should I sample it? Ugh, fudge, I hate taking stuff. Ooh. Oh shoot, it tastes even worse because, oh my god, I left the peels on everything, on the lemons and the the lemons and the oranges, because that's like where all the nutrients are. So I left them on the peels on absolutely everything. So, ooh, this tastes bad. Girl, this tastes bad. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. Oh, God. Maybe I need like some water to chase it. Significantly less than this. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna try to take it all at once. Whew. Okay. Man. Can you tell I don't drink? This is why. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Ugh. That like made me tear up. Thought it was gonna be bad, but it's worse. It was worse than bad. It was horrible. Okay, so at this point, I need to clean up my kitchen and eat something. It's already almost time to pick up Elijah. Like, time just flies. These 5 hours absolutely fly. But I have my agenda that I'm writing out for the week, and I'm going to be organizing different areas of our home, like every day. I hope to even get to at least one junk drawer today. But with that being said, I kind of wanted to break down, not into like complete detail, but give you an idea of how we manage our finances, because it has been so successful for us. And honestly, we have been delaying gratification a lot. So Josiah has his job, right? And we use that to pay a lot of like our big bills. And then I have 3 clients for social media. So those are like just, I guess, different streams of income that we have that are all different amounts, which I won't get into like specifics on, and it's nothing crazy, but we use one of those streams to help pay other bills, because think about it, we have Elijah's school, we have our mortgage, like we have a lot of bills. And then my 2 other incomes I do not touch. We don't touch. We've decided that one of them goes directly into the stock market. I've mentioned on here before, but I haven't talked about it in a while. I started investing in the stock market when I was 19, and like I don't have any sort of retirement plan, right? I stay home with my baby primarily, so that is really important for me. Initially, I was like, well, I need some sort of retirement. Let me put that in there. And then we talked about wanting 3 or 4 kids, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna need cars someday, and we're gonna need, I don't know if they want to go to college, help them with that. And so our money in the stock market is not going to be touched for a very long time, but it's such a good sense of security. It's done really well, and we continue to plan on investing there for a while. In the description, I'm going to link a newsletter that I follow from my brother-in-law, or I'll put directions, something of that nature, because he is a day trader. And honestly, like if it wasn't for him, I have no idea what to invest in, because for me, it does feel like rocket science. But in his newsletter, he breaks down what to not invest in right now and what to invest in. Like he gives suggestions, right? And they've really worked out super well for us. So we're gonna continue with that. And then our 3rd stream of income from my 3rd client goes towards a vacation fund. So that's kind of how we break up our money. That's how we organize it. I say this to share what works for us, because I think a lot of times there's a misconception that like you have to suffer when one parent stays home. But this way, we're looking out for our futures. We're looking out for our future plans, like the near future. We have really big, awesome vacation plans, hopefully going to happen in the summer. I'm not gonna talk about just yet because I don't want to jinx it, but it's just like a dream. And so to still be able to achieve all of those goals financially, it's awesome. It feels really awesome. It feels really great. And I want you guys to do that too. So that's how we break up our money. We are on top of things. You know, we stopped eating out. We will like maybe once a week, but it's still, we're smart about it. Like, where do we not have to tip? We have a favorite restaurant, but they also have a drive-through. So sometimes like we'll go to their drive-through instead of their sit down. And while we love the experience of going out to eat, we're like, well, it's an extra 15 bucks to tip, so this is where we save money here. Or like Friday night, I'll make dinner still, and then instead we'll go have an appetizer somewhere instead of like multiple entrees and things of that nature. And there are other little luxuries in life that we were paying for before that we're like, you know what? I think we can put that off right now for the sake of saving money for our future and for the sake of saving for a trip we'd rather have than, like, I would rather go on a trip in the summer that's lengthy than eat out every single weekend, which adds up significantly. But in the moment it feels like, oh, it's such a bummer, right? But it does pay off, and that's the give and take of having a certain lifestyle that you want, I guess. Also, while I put away the dishes, one more money saving hack, I guess, that I do is I write down all of our expenses, every single one, down to how much we're gonna spend, give or take, on groceries each week. If we're paying $10 Spotify, like, everything is written down and accounted for, because I don't want any surprises. Just to have a baseline of like, okay, this is what I spend, this is what we make. Do they match up? And maybe you have way more money that you make versus what you spend, but it doesn't feel like that at the end of the month. Then it's like, okay, what can I cut out because this is not making sense why I'm left with so little. So we've been in both situations, and that helps you hold yourself accountable, and at least the next time you're broke, you know it's your own fault. Even just like Josiah would love a new car, right? Could we afford a new car? Probably. Is that first priority? No. It's not first priority, so like, he could want a car, we could want a new car. I would like a new, bigger car, but just because you can does not mean you should. Thank you so much for watching that video. That concludes my little 5 hours of alone time and productivity while Elijah's at school. I feel like we got a lot done. Crossed some things off of my things to do before the baby's born list. It's very long. I cleaned up the house. I didn't feature that, but I cleaned up the house. And we're also going to be working on the nursery soon, so stay tuned for that. But I have about an hour before I need to go get Elijah, so I'm gonna lay down because there is no immunity shot that's going to make me feel better than sleep and rest. So I'm gonna do that and then go pick up my little baby. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode.